Get the mic hot, baby. That thing now. I'm ready to go. Yes, yes, yes!
Malama ya Yehova, me ka haoli ana no ka mea. Ua maikai o Yehova, ua mauloa kona loko maikai. A me kona oia I o hoi hanau na apa. Aloha e, aloha mai, aloha e. So as they hold their sticks, you guys, it reminds us, let's be safe, but have a great fun tournament. And the best place to play lacrosse is right here in Hawaii. So Keakua, we ask your goodness to be pono in all that is us and all that we are. If we've traveled, bring that sense of goodness with much aloha.
Wimmer Solutions has been bringing teams to the Hawaii Invitational Lacrosse Tournament since 2004. And it's been such an incredible journey along the way. And I think the brand we've built from it is one that I couldn't be more proud of.
So my name's Anthony Kelly.
Kyle Hartzell. Emmett Cahill.
Gunnar Walt. I'm Scott Ratliff.
I'm Dan Cornell. We are at Kapiolani Park in lovely state of Oahu, and we're here for the 30th anniversary of the Hawaii Invitational Lacrosse Tournament.
It's top notch, man. There's not many places you can be that beat this.
When the professional teams, after their season, they decompress, they come to Hawaii to enjoy, look at this paradise, you know, lacrosse in paradise. We tell the players, look around you. Where's that aloha spirit? You know, you're here to have fun, be with your friends and family, and enjoy life.
I think the people here look forward to the tournament. Coming out here, you know, the sidelines are packed when we're playing. But dude, it's the people and the energy, really, man. You feel something different, and it's special. Just this group of guys we have, and Matt Sorey has put together an unbelievable group of guys.
A lot of these guys I've watched grow up. I watched them play in college. I watched them play pro. Watched them get married, have kids, family. Ohana.
It's like this team, man. Matt Sorey, you know, our fearless leader, want to play for him. You want to compete for him, you want to do your thing, and you want to ball. And that's just, I feel like all the guys agree with that, and that's why we kind of do what we do.
Yeah. Hey. Every day I go to work. It ain't no time to relax. I put the time on the map. I put the team on my back. Every day I go to work. It ain't no time to relax. I put the time on the map. I put the team on my back. I gotta grind. Yeah, I gotta grind. Yeah, they want me to chill. Look, it ain't no time. Look, I gotta grind. Yeah, I gotta grind. Yeah, they want me to chill. Look, it ain't no time.
I've been through hell, but I'm breathing. Made it through pain, the sweat, the tears. I'm living this life for a reason. My prayers go straight through the ceiling. I'm putting in work where they sleeping. Not waiting for signs, I'm diving in faith. Too much on the line, I'm shaking the rooms, I rattle their minds. Do you really wanna get it? Gotta finish, I'ma send it any minute with a message, I'ma live it up. Never will it fall for a minute, pop for a minute, clock off for a minute, like turn into a dog for a minute, I'm a bark up in it, got a squad up in it, like Jehovah, my shepherd, I special these records, I answer the call in a minute. Yeah, look at my wrist, it's a matter of time. Matter of time. They left in my face and I pass the baton. The vision's ahead and I'm making it climb. Start from the bottom, I'm running a check. Shooting like Steph, I gotta grind.
Every day I go to work. It ain't no time to relax. I put the time on the map. I put the team on my back. Every day I go to work. It ain't no time to relax. I put the time on the map. I put the team on my back. I gotta grind. Yeah, I gotta grind. Yeah, they want me to chill. Look, it ain't no time. Look, I gotta grind. Yeah, I gotta grind. Yeah, they want me to chill. Look, it ain't no time.
Okay, I don't really care what them folks say. That's your class in the circus like Olay. You should jump right off like they Postmates. Best I got no chill, I don't hold back. Cause I run them down till they on flat. I need got up on trigger, need no strap. Press on system, blow right through my whole cap. I say y'all in the studio, y'all sleep in it. My time drain up the sink minutes. Cause I got a heap of my teeth in it. Get lip set up for popping, I'm pushing P. Put that pressure, I'm pushing them weak.
The players tell me that the dinner after the second day of competition on Saturday is one of the things that they look forward to the most. What we do at that dinner is we get together, we celebrate each other. Generally there's some recognition given to a few players who have gone the extra mile in their own communities or done things that don't have to do with lacrosse necessarily. I think the most important thing that happens at that team dinner is that everybody gets the chance to learn what it is that we're playing for. Each year, you know, we pick one or two causes, otherwise known as charities, but to be able to play for. And each team that wins a trophy generates money paid by Wimmer Solutions to those causes. And it was years ago, I believe 2017, when there was a nonprofit that was actually born, and that is called Project Kenny. And our mission is to provide trained canines to post 9/11 vets suffering from PTS and PTSD. Now that organization has grown, and we've got over 48 service animals placed with veterans. And I think it's because of them and their stories that has made it possible for other veterans to be able to raise their hand and say, you know, maybe I could use some help. You know, this year, we had the good fortune of playing for a couple of different causes. One is called New Beginnings, and it's a shelter, and also they provide resources for survivors of domestic abuse. And I think that's a really important thing for us to address. And you know, it's been magic to watch the guys really navigate towards that and see it as something that they could do by their play on the field. They're going to be able to contribute to solving for that problem. Another cause that we played for this year is called Bridges APG. So it's an alternative peer group that seeks to provide support and healthy outlets for teens struggling with addiction. And I think that's a growing problem that I don't see how that's going to go away without a lot of creative thought and giving kids, you know, other things that they can be doing to break the cycle. And so, you know, that again was one that really resonated with a lot of our players this year. I think it's been a secret weapon for us to be able to give these players some extra motivation to be able to go play, because you find them digging deep. They find them really caring about what happens.
He puts his money where his mouth is, and he, you know, literally puts money on the line for charity and says, go out and represent this charity when you play. And when we get on the field on Sunday and you're on the islands and it's easy to be relaxed, a Wimmer Lacrosse huddle is not relaxed. And I think it speaks to the power of what that can do when you're playing for something greater than yourself.
Hey, and my only other thought is just look, everybody understands their job.
And the guys who come play for Wimmer Lacrosse understand that, and they act upon it, and then when they leave the island, they take that home with them.
It was a great night. We talked about what we're playing for today. We're going to start strong. Don't let them in this game. Start strong. Let's go.
Yo, Wimmer, integrity. Let's go. Nobody can fucking play with us.
Can I say one thing here as an old guy? Yeah, right. Super proud of fucking Rat and what he has here in front of me, man. And I look around, I've been on some great teams out here. I think this is by far the most elite group that has ever been on the field, man. And I couldn't be more proud to just sit back and fucking watch you guys go to work, man, and be here. And I mean, this is just unreal, man. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We're fucking grateful you're here, and let's go fucking beat.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, put those fucking causes in your heart, right? Put those causes in your heart. That's what's gonna make us win every fucking ground ball.
Taz on 3. Nice and loud, nice and loud. Make them hear. Make them hear us. 1, 2, 3, Taz!
DJ Khaled. Hey. Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no.
By this being an island, you're limited to the resources. The boys' clinic that we do on Sundays is huge, and the kids come out and they really enjoy it. Just being a part of that and seeing the smiles on their faces, it's huge.
I'm so proud of the fact that over the years, we've executed every year a free clinic for kids out there. We have some of the best professionals in the world, best players in the world, out there with a look of joy on their face, just really eager to be excited to spread the game.
The growth of Hawaii, the Aloha Youth Lacrosse Association got the benefit, did youth clinics. The youth loved it, We
don't want to be overextending. Butts up in the air, bounce. So turn that top hand over, young man. Up. Good. Set.
We just love being around the sport and teaching kids, especially kids here, because they don't get the exposure that the other kids get. Back on the mainland, they get us all the time, and I think when we come out here, the kids are super pumped about it, and we love giving back and coaching them.
After my first year here, we started doing a clinic, and back then I was working for STX, and we would bring out a bunch of gear, and it was Kyle Harrison and Joe Walters and a couple guys, and we'd bring out just a boatload of equipment for these kids and realize that they back then especially, it was very hard for them to get equipment. If we can give 25 new kids that have never played this sport the opportunity to experience it and love it the way that we do, that's making a big impact, Stay with me.
That's it. Listen. Play unselfish. The only way they can let them back in the game is if we let them back in the game. And that's not going to happen. We're playing for good causes, and we're going to put them away right here.
Hey, fellas, the energy in the beginning is really what got us there. There's a shitload of energy on every play.
Let's come out of the half. Same thing, right? Fresh clock, fresh half. Let's fucking win this first possession. Let's score the first goal, and let's fucking put this game out of contention, right? Here we go.
Taz on 3. 1, 2, 3. Taz!
So I noticed when you guys were breaking the huddles, you guys were saying Taz.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's special, obviously, but when you lose somebody, it's important to remember them.
Also tonight, Fresno's 144th Fighter Wing paying tribute to one of their own that was killed in a plane crash this week. Lieutenant Colonel Billy Sullivan, known as Taz, was killed after an accident while flying his personal aircraft.
We lost a big piece to our family, and you know, it's tough when you face something like that, and it's an honor to have his logo on our shorts and his name on our back of our jerseys.
Lieutenant Colonel Billy Sullivan was a true lover of life. No matter what Sullivan set his mind to, he accomplished, whether that be surfing, CrossFit, mixed martial arts, or serving his country.
And this year's a little bit special. We're playing for Billy Taz Sullivan. He's got his Air Force jet right here, who passed away tragically 2 years ago. He played on this team with us.
Breaking on Taz every time.
It's easy to care and be a great leader when you're on the Hawaiian Islands and you're playing lacrosse and you're chilling, but what about when times aren't good and things go wrong in your life or things go wrong in your teammates or your family or your people's lives? Like, who are you then? How do you show up then?
It gives you that drive to come out and want to grind it out and win.
We're really playing for him, and he was a tough guy. He was a team guy, loved playing for his teammates, and that's what we're trying to do.
Nobody can play with us if we play our game. Yep. We go out right from the first whistle, we stomp on them, and we don't let up until it's fucking over. Ready? Taz on three! 1, 2, 3! Taz! Let's go!
A resurrection like a ghost. Hurricane, go ahead and blow. Where you could keep your white flag, I'll never fold. A shadow on the battlefield. A survivor, never yield. A thunder, go ahead and shake. Don't run from the storm when I feel the rain. There's no rest for the wicked. No victory for the weak. And when the weeds getting thicker, you'll never see me on my knees. You can't control this.
I think the biggest parallels that you can find between the corporate Wimmer Solutions and the lacrosse team is it's pretty simple. It's our mantra, which is care creates community.
What that means to me is when you authentically care about the people around you and the people that you surround yourself with, it creates a community where people take care of each other.
At the end of the day, it comes down to the human beings who are involved with it and what they're capable of doing. And the thing that probably makes me the most proud of all is to watch how some of these players have grown into that and have not only accepted it but embraced it in a way that is so far beyond what I ever could have asked of them. They all showed up as great lacrosse players, and we have some of the best players in the world on that team and always have, but it's the human part of them, then watching that grow and watching them be ambassadors for their own communities that has been so special. To do the right thing. There's a Hawaiian word, it's one of my favorites, it's called pono, and pono is about righteousness. It's about standing strong and being that person that you want to be. That people look up to and that you can be proud of. It's about. I think pono is about how you live your life, and the pono on this Wimmer Solutions team is incredible, and it's more than I ever could have hoped for. The way that it's been done has been so authentic with some of those players who reached out and have taken active mentorship roles in the lives of other players, but it really makes me proud. And I think that's what we're about as a company, and so to watch that translate onto the lacrosse field and lacrosse team is pretty cool. In terms of the appreciation that I have for the brand that's been built over the years, I cannot thank you enough, each and every one of you that has suited up for Wimmer Solutions over the years, for the way that you represent yourselves, for the way that you care about each other, you care about the communities that you're in, the way you play that game. I couldn't be more proud to be associated with you, and man, it's fun to watch you play.
He wouldn't be afraid to show his feminine side, if he had one. His mother has a tattoo that reads, Son. At museums, he's allowed to touch the art. He is the most interesting man in the world.